Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be doing some drifting. Now this is continuing on my theme this week of things that I use to unwind and kind of relax after racing. Just nothing particularly competitive, just to kind of have a little bit of fun. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is just going through a few exercises and a few little bits that you can use in the drift course in Assetto Corsa just to help develop your drifting skills and kind of help with your car control in general. I am but no means an expert at this. There are many, many more talented people out there than me. This is literally just the exercises that I use to help me with racing. And to be honest, I think drifting and racing go hand in hand a little bit, because obviously when you're running the car on the limit, the idea is that you know what to do when the back of the car starts sliding, and it definitely has helped me with my car control. But first, don't forget to do all that fun YouTube stuff. Hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button as well, and of course don't forget to hit the little bell notification as well so that you get notified every time I post a new video. So here we are, just exiting the pits, and we'll start with the first exercise, which is basically just massive donuts. Now I'm using the BMW M3, I think it's the E30, and it's basically just, it's nice and linear and it helps with kind of keeping the wheels spinning. It's got enough power, and you can see I've done a few of this exercise already, and basically the idea is about a quarter turn in one direction, keep the car moving, and then just kick the clutch and let the car kind of balance itself out on the throttle. And you can see I'm using the throttle and the steering to keep the car spinning, and trying to, I'm being a bit naughty now, I'm trying to get as close to those tyres as I possibly can. But there you go, that's basically exercise one. And of course don't forget to, once you've mastered it in one direction, go back the other way, because you will find that actually going in one direction is slightly harder than going in the other. So there we go, actually going anti-clockwise for me is a little bit harder than going clockwise. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but there we go, that's the first exercise. And basically what that does is teaches you to get the car sliding and then also keep the car there as well. So here we go, I'm just going to show you in slow motion. Let's just speed it up, it's a little bit too slow there. Just what this looks like from the air. So you can see I've kicked the car sideways, I've put in an armful of opposite lock, but you can see this wheels moving there to keep the car balanced where I want, and I'm just getting as close as I possibly can. I actually make a bit of a mistake there and just have to get the car rotating again. And basically what I'm doing here is using the throttle and the steering to get the car balanced at the point where it's drifting. And basically what this, like I said earlier, what this does is teaches you to get the car sliding, but also then keep the car sliding as well. So here we are for exercise 2, back in the pits, and just a nice little slide as we come out of the pits there. And basically what we're going to do is use this oval section of track here, and basically the idea is to get comfortable drifting through corners. So again, I'm clutch kicking there and just bouncing the car off the limiter, and you can either do it as one progressive loop around the entire track and try and keep the car sliding as much as possible, or you can do treat each corner individually. So there we go, there's one corner, round 2, keep the car sliding, let the car go, and then we might even get the next corner as well. There we go, there's the other 2 corners, and just keep the car sliding. And the idea is basically to get comfortable with keeping the car under control whilst you're sliding. So I'm just having fun now. This is actually quite an enjoyable little exercise, and of course once you've mastered it in one direction, then flick the car down into first, flick the car around, and then go back and try it again in the other direction. Now obviously again, each direction has its own challenges, so we'll try another one. Let's just get a little bit of momentum back up again. We'll see if we can do that corner again. Obviously this completely changes the way the car feels, because this track isn't a perfect oval. There are kind of lumps and bumps, and I'm going to hit the grass. Keep the car going, keep the car going. And this is actually really good fun, just to sit and try this for a little while and get the car as sideways as you possibly can. But yeah, the idea with this exercise isn't to kind of link perfect drifts. It's literally just to get you to the point where you're comfortable drifting through corners and just bringing the car back straight again. So what I'm going to do now is move on to showing you guys what this looks like from the air. So here we are. You can see I've already flicked the car sideways, and I'm basically just trying to hold the car sideways through the corners. Now, because of the way this oval is shaped, going in a clockwise direction is actually a little bit easier. So that kind of explains my my little fuck-ups in the last segment. So here we go. I'm just flicking the car sideways and letting the car run through the corner, just clipping the apex. And you can see I'm actually swinging back the other way, and that gives me then a little bit of a flick through the other two corners as well. So and there we go, that's another little flick there, and then back through the first corner. So here we are heading out for the third exercise. Now this one's actually legitimately quite hard, so I might have to have a few goes at this, but what I'll do is I'll drive out and just show you around where I'm going. So basically what we're going to do is take a right into here, and basically the idea is to drift all the way around this horseshoe, and then do a right here, and you can see I've already had a couple of goes at this, and go all the way around this hairpin here and back out onto this straight in a nice controlled transition drift. So here we go, we're heading towards this little section of corners now, and the idea is to flick the car in, get it as sideways as you can, let the car transition back the other way, and just keep the car sliding as much as possible. And you can kind of feel when the car is about to transition back the other way, as we just nice and sideways out of the corner and head down the straight, and away we go. So here we go, we're going to watch this slightly slowed down as we flick the car to the right, and you can actually see I get it a little bit sideways coming in, and then flick the car back to the left, just let the car grip up, and sling the car the other way. You can see I'm lighting the rear tyres up now, and just kind of trying to hold the car so that when it gets back to this little section here, it flicks the car the other way around. And at this point, I know that I've done it. I know that I'm having fun, so I'm just kind of keeping the car as sideways as I possibly can to get around this. This is exactly the same as exercise 2 at this point, and you can see I'm just lighting the rear tyres up, and then away we go out of the corner. So there we go, there's 3 little exercises that I use to help improve my car control and just have a little bit of fun if I've had a bit of a stressful day. And of course, once again, if you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to do the fun YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Amazon links in the description below as well. Of course, Amazon just helping me out with a little bit of money every time you guys buy something through my Amazon affiliate links. But for now, that's all I have time for. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.